What is up, comic fan? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. I'm Mark, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a review of a new statue that I bought, none other than the Crow. But before we do that, check this out. Big thanks to Big Time Collectibles for sponsoring the monthly Legion Loot giveaway. If you're not following them on Instagram or Facebook, what are you doing? Be sure to check them out at bigtimecollectibles.com and do not miss out on any of some of the hottest retailer exclusives in the game. Also follow them on Whatnot. They're pumping out some awesome stuff on there, as well as Whatnot exclusives you don't want to miss out on. If you're looking to get anything clean or pressed, hit up Justin Comic on Instagram for as little as $10 a book. He can take care of you with some of the fastest turnaround times in the game. If you use that promo code WeAreLegion, you can take advantage of whatever the most recent special promo he's got running is. All right, guys, so let's get into it. I tend to share my fandom often, and one of the things that I talk about often, especially with another member in the community who is Nick's Kicks and Comics, my heterosexual life partner at this point, but it's the Crow. I'm a big fan of the Crow. Like, he came out when I was a kid. It was so awesome. It was very taboo at my age, but me and him definitely talk a lot about the Crow, and I've already shared this with him that I picked up, but I want to share it with you guys today. And recently I picked up a new Crow statue, so I decided to decorate a little bit with the Crow and unbox it and review it along with the community. So let's get right into it. All right, let's take a look at the box. So all of these gallery dioramas come in these amazing window boxes. So it's got like windows on four sides of the box, but let's look at some of the details of this one. So obviously we have the logo, the Crow rooftop PVC diorama. So they're straightforward about what they're made out of. It's not a resin statue. It is a PVC statue. We have the gallery diorama logo on there. And on the side, also have the awesome and iconic Crow logos on it. Can't really get a good view of them. There it is. You get a good view of the statue as long as you don't have glare on there. And the back of it gives us this awesome breakdown. It says the Crow is a tale of a young musician, Eric Draven, who, along with his fiancée, is murdered on the eve of their Halloween wedding. Exactly 1 year after their deaths, Eric is risen from the grave by a mysterious crow to seek out his killers and force them to answer for their crimes. The gallery diorama of Eric Draven is based on his appearance in The Crow. It is made of high-quality PVC and features detailed application, sculpting and paint application. Designed by Caesar, sculpted by Rocco Tartamaglia. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If not, I apologize. And then we have on the bottom just some of the credits. So pretty straightforward. And also, I love that it has this findacomic.com thing on there. Always great to support local when you can. This did come from my local LCS, the Augusta Book Exchange. Big shout out to them. So let's go ahead and open it up and get a good look at the statue itself. And there it is. So we have the Crow in his Brandon Lee likeness with the rooftop setup there with the Crow on his shoulder. And it really is very good detail on this. You can see it's got all the holes in the necklace on his shirt with the ring of his fiance on there. It's got really good likeness in the face. The Crow on the shoulder even has got like really good detail on it. It's got some flimsy little bird legs, so be careful of that if you end up with one taking it in and out. The jacket is highly detailed. You know, with the paint application, it's pretty straightforward. It's a lot of black, you know, so it's not like they put like multiple shading and tones of black on here, but it is a really, really cool statue, especially if you're a fan of the Crow. What a great way to get in my opinion, a really good quality statue at a really, really affordable cost. I love the rooftop. You know, the steam has multiple effects. Some of it is painted solid, some of it is translucent. See if we can get a good picture of that. Like it's translucent on the tips of the smoke, and it gets more cloudy toward the bottom of it to give it that real steam effect, like it's dissipating as it goes up. But definitely a cool statue. You know, the application of the grays on the rooftop are pretty good. You know, there are multiple tones in that. You can see the textured on the bricks and everything. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. Not a bad statue at all. I'm looking forward to getting it displayed. All right, as you can see, like these statues are like nothing like extravagant, nothing crazy. Like they're perfect entry level statues. They're not very expensive. They're for the most part one-piece statues. The dark side that I have is a deluxe edition with multiple head points on it that you can swap out, which you can check out my playlist if you want to see that one. But this one was really cool. I like it a lot. It's very simple, like I mentioned. Let's get some close-up shots real quick. Like the head sculpt and everything, I really think they did a phenomenal job with it. Let's see, what was the name of the guy? It's designed by Caesar and sculpted by Rocco Tartamella, but he did a really good job getting the likeness of Brandon Lee with this one. It is based off of the movie specifically, and you can see a lot of the more detailed stuff on his clothing and his jacket, the stitching and everything. I thought that was a really good touch that they made sure to paint the ring on his necklace, because it being an all black figure, an all black outfit, you kind of, a lot of the detail is hidden in that, especially from afar. But up close, you start to get all those textures and everything else, especially when you look at his back and you can see like the way that his coat is laying across his back and with the string tied and everything. There's a lot of good details in there, especially when it comes to like the crow that's on his shoulder, the hair and everything. But for whatever reason, my favorite part was the base on this one. Like that, well, it's not necessarily my favorite part, but the most impressive part, the way that they have the steam coming out of the rooftop. You have like the roof itself is painted with the blocks and everything in multiple different shading and everything. But the translucent steam coming off was cool. How at the tip of the steam, you can see through it, but as you get to the base, it's more cloudy and more full. But it was definitely a fun statue. I've already got it posted up behind me there. And again, if you're thinking about statues and everything, I know there's a bunch of great channels out there that do some of these high-end statue unboxings and everything that is just $500 price points, $800 and up. And it's really insane to think about spending that type of money on a statue if you're just starting to think about statues. They do take up a lot of space. That does require like kind of getting used to having them in your collectible area, being able to swap them in and out. The packaging on these are very simple. You know, you can get them in and out really easily. And the window boxes is a huge bonus, because even when they're in the box and maybe sitting off to the side, not necessarily out on your display. I do have a whole man cave over here where I have stuff set up in there. So it's cool to be able to see them even though they're boxed up and everything. But I definitely enjoy these. The price points were fantastic on these. This one retails for $49.99. So that's really not bad opposed to like $800 and up. So great entry level company. And again, it's the Gallery Diorama. So be sure to check them out. They have a whole big, they have a website where they show all their statues listed. You can also find them at Big Bad Toy Store. But most importantly, check with your local comic shops before you do anything. See if they can get a hold of them for you. It's always great to support local. They definitely appreciate it. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this statue. Do you have any statues? What are your favorite statue lines that you collect? And if you don't have any statues, why don't you? I'd like to get some conversation going in the comment section. So until next time, guys, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.